Ladies and gentlemen, it's your host with the most Prevail here, bringing you guys a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting over someone's opinion on XDefiant. So just keep in mind that it is their opinion, and if you disagree with it like I do in this video, don't be like, this dude probably would and start, talking shit on your opinion and bashing it because he doesn't agree with it. That's just the kind of person this dude is. His channel has always been around controversy and hot takes. I actually have been subbed to him for his Call of Duty, hot takes and opinions because they're right, to be honest with you, most of the time. Just here with XDefiant, I just think he is so wrong, and I think it's a lack of research and just a lack of thinking properly. Now, I don't want to be, saying this dude is 100% wrong because it's his opinion, We all got our own. But in this video, I'm going to be reacting to him and stating why I think some of his statements are wrong and things like that. So if you guys do end up enjoying this video, let me know down below. Yeah, I don't want to, release hate on this dude because, by God, his community would just flood this channel talking so much shit on my opinion. But if that happens, it happens. I'm gonna skip around here and there. I probably won't watch the whole 8 minutes. I don't want to just straight up rip his fucking video and upload it. I hate reaction channels who do that. Just eat a bag of chips and react to something, make a comment here and there, call it content.
Tell you guys something, man. Let me tell you guys this. XDefiant is overrated. Maybe it's not overrated because actually no one's even talking about it anymore. So it was overrated. It was super.
Nobody's talking about XDefiant, by the way. Nobody. Let's see how many views this one has. Yeah, no one's talking about it. Just an hour ago. I mean,
Super hyped.
I don't know how he just starts off with no one's talking about XDefiant. What the shit, dude? I just so wrong. There's so many of us just waiting for this game.
And now no one's talking about it. And the release date is about 2 weeks away, maybe a little more, maybe less. Could be a month away. No,
he's right about that. It could be a month away. We don't know yet.
No one even gives a shit about it. The algorithm has dropped it out of its search engine results and search engine optimization. And you know what? No one really cares. And XDefiant is going to be an easily forgettable game. And it had potential. In fact,
easily forgettable game. Had potential. So the beta had potential, but not the game, not the more polished version of the beta.
I think Ubisoft, Mark Rubin,
blows my mind on some of this dude's opinions here.
And the team that makes that game, works on that game, really fucked up, man, to keep it real and packed to steel. They had so much hype from the beta. Millions of people played it, more than they ever thought would. And everyone was really jumped and jazzed about it and thought, oh, this might be a really good game. And then what happens? Nothing. No hype. No internet or social media, any kind of social media presence, and
well, they did go quite a while without any kind of tweets, but there wasn't nothing to tweet about. I guess they could have just tweeted, "Hey, the game's still going through all these submission processes, like they have been doing the last few months, like they still are doing." We knew they were going through that, but I guess he could have made another update, just reminding people, what's going on. But there was like a month straight with nothing on XDefiant.
Nothing happening, and everyone's like, "Well, when's the game coming out?" And I made a video yesterday and talking about the release date supposed to be maybe by the end of September or the middle of October at the latest. And they blew their chance because I'll tell you what, the game drops, let's say in a couple weeks, then you got about a month, and then Call of Duty comes out. And regardless of what anybody says, Call of Duty is going to have a lot of people playing it. It's going to have
He's right about the Call of Duty. We'll have a lot of people playing it. I mean,
a lot of hype.
If you disagree, you're straight up wrong. I don't think anyone disagrees with that.
Behind it, they know how to market it more so than they know how to make a good game. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's more important to sell something than to actually have a good product to sell, and that's what Call of Duty is. And XDefiant had a good product, a decent product.
Or they still do. How do you think it's just gone? They've added more progressions. They've added, they've even updated things while, they put shit in the game that the community has asked for mid-development. They're definitely trying, and it's only improved since the beta.
but they don't know how to sell it, and they messed up, and they missed their window of opportunity to take an advantage of a disgruntled Call of Duty community.
They missed their window. They haven't missed their window yet. I mean, they are getting very close to missing their window. A lot of people, I've gotten a lot of shit saying, summer has been over. Summer is over when school starts. That's wrong. School is over on the 23rd. I mean, summer is. That's the deadline for this game. If it's past that, then it's delayed.
Warfare 3 is going to come out. The problem is this: Modern Warfare 3, and I know, listen, a lot of you who subscribe to this channel, a lot of you who watch these videos, are Elite Gaming Stub up and out.
I mean, I watch some of his Call of Duty videos. I haven't watched a COD, news video or a hot take video in a long time because I've just lost all interest in Call of Duty. And that's, why XDefiant is, going to be my safe haven.
Athletes, you're not brain dead, brain rot, TikTok morons who don't understand what the hell even planet they're on. And we all know that most of you aren't going to buy that game. Personally, I'm going to buy Call of Duty. I'd be stupid not to. I make Call of Duty videos. I'm going to do a review on it. I'm going to let you know the truth and the fact and how good it is or bad it is. And 99.9% chance it's going to suck. But I'll give you the honest review. Not me.
Yeah, agreed.
You don't have to waste your money because, there's that one chance of a million, like Dumb and Dumb. Or tell me what was the chances of a guy like me getting with a girl like you? Not good, Lloyd. 1 out of a million. So you're saying there's a chance type stuff. I mean, that's our odds. 1 out of a million that the game actually is going to appease people like you and me who watch this channel and subscribe to this channel, and me who makes these videos for you, and we all sort of think alike. It's not going to be probably a good game, but a lot of people like that game. A lot of people buy that game, and it'll take a huge, huge, huge player base away from people who play XDefiant. And the only thing
that there, I mean, think about it like this. He's right, but he thinks XDefiant is going to launch, get some hype, and then die because of, the release of MW3. But MW3 and every Call of Duty, 2 months after the damn game has been released, it just goes straight down the fucking shitter. Lack of content, no communication, just things in the game don't ever work properly. So many bugs. I mean, usually in each Call of Duty recently, 2-3 months down after the release date, so many people just drop off. And that's where XDefiant's gonna come in, being free to play, this fast paced, good movement, just fun game. People are gonna come back, and even at that, why can't you just, all right, I'm bored of fucking XDefiant, let's go to Call of Duty. All right, Call of Duty's getting kind of sweaty, kind of boring, let's go back to XDefiant. Why can't you just go back and forth? XDefiant's going to be free, so, you're not going to fucking lose anything by trying to play the game.
I think XDefiant really has going for it at this point is because it really is a Call of Duty clone. It's like they mixed what's that game for dorks? Like, it's such a nerdy game. Like, only like...
I know what he's going to fucking say, and I've watched this video yesterday, and I remember this part. Pretty much, if you guys know Overwatch, this game is pretty similar to it, only because of the abilities part of it. Very similar to Black Ops 4 too. Notice he doesn't, make the game, I don't know. He could have pointed out that the game's like Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3 with abilities, but it is like Overwatch 2. I'm Overwatch 2, get it? Ha ha ha, funny joke. But he's gonna, call everyone who plays Overwatch, nerds, and he's gonna throw out the A word here. Watch this. This dude, I just hate how he talks shit on people just because they do things or play something he doesn't agree with or doesn't like.
Dudes with autism are on the spectrum, or a game for dorks. Like, it's such a nerdy game. Like, only like dudes with autism are on the spectrum, or virgins play. What the hell's it? Oh yeah, Overwatch. Yeah. It's like mixing Call of Duty with Overwatch, right? And it doesn't.
Only virgins play fucking Overwatch. Only autistic people. He has so many takes like that just makes me not like him. And like I said, I subscribed for his fucking, talking shit about Call of Duty. But I have always hated how he talks shit on other people. There's this content creator named Nero Cinema, constantly making fun of the way the dude sounds. I mean, it is what it is. But why do that other than just to get some views, get some rouse out of some viewers that, like making fun of other people with you, I guess. I don't get it.
Doesn't have any skill-based matchmaking, but besides that, it's a Call of Duty clone. The guns reload, the animation, the sounds, the hit markers, it's all Call of Duty because the guy.
Well, yeah, it's like Call of Duty. It's another FPS game. What FPS game isn't going to be similar to Call of Duty? In some aspect. I don't know. I really don't. A lot of FPS games are similar to Call of Duty. It's just they're the top one. Of course, it's going to be similar.
Making it. Mark Rubin was one of the first guys who helped me Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and all the games back in the past. Was one of the main.
They're trying to make something similar to Call of Duty for a reason because they don't like the current Call of Duty and how it's ran. So they want something that is similar to Call of Duty, but actually, good. So players can actually still get that Call of Duty itch out of the way, but with something just, more fun. It's just my opinions, but this dude here has some very hot takes.
People who contributed to the success of Call of Duty itself. So obviously, understandably, it's going to be a very similar game and have very similar traits and functions. Yep, Nonetheless, the point matter of the fact is that they had that beta. It kicked ass. Had tons of people watching it. Tons of people playing it. A lot of interest online.
By the way, 2.5 million at beta. Most of you guys probably already know that number. But think about it like this. 2.5 million players on the open beta without last generation consoles. That number probably would have jumped up another million, maybe 500,000. Last gen is still very, very, well used.
And then they go and blow it and they don't plan how the release is supposed to happen, and they don't have any marketing really for the release, and they're really, I guess they have low expectations because, like I said,
they have stated with the release of XDefiant that it was always supposed to be a low-key release. They weren't expecting millions of players at launch. They were expecting to release it when it's done. That's why they gave a wide window. They don't want to say, yep, it's definitely going to be on this date, because they don't know for sure, and they don't want to lie to you guys. They're trying not to lie. That's why they haven't gave you guys a straight up date. They don't know it. They're trying their best.
The game probably won't come out for another 2 weeks to a month, and then you got a month of this game before Call of Duty hits, and then when Call of Duty hits, I don't think it has the power. I don't think it has the draw to keep people from going away and playing Call of Duty rather than playing this XDefiant game. Because honestly, I played it. I mean, it's fun, it's fine and all that, right? But it's missing stuff. It's missing things. It's missing something to it that would keep people wanting to play it. That it's missing, I guess, a depth. It's missing a progression system that would want people to grind, or want people to grind on to actually play the game, and besides just having a fun time. Because, let me put it this way. How many games have we seen come and go?
Man, he's going to be so wrong once he hops on and finds out that, oh shit, there is an actual prestige system. You can go through hundreds of levels. There is unlockable content that you can grind in game to get. There will be skins, and there will be weapon camos and calling cards or whatever. There's going to be things to unlock and play in this game to grind for. I mean, Mark Rubin has stated that over on his Twitter so many times and so many different other replies that the most important thing in his opinion is content. And he's even stated what that is. Skins, things unlock in-game, etc.
Come and go in the last year. Big streamers have streamed it. There's been hype for a little while. First-person shooters, arena shooters, games that people thought, oh, this is a good game. It really could, has a lot of hype, a lot of fun. Here. And then it drops, and after like a month, it's just, it's like a balloon with the air.
God damn, say it, don't spray it, am I right? But this party's right about. There's been a lot of games that are going to be Call of Duty killer, quotation marks, and it just hasn't lived up to what, it's had potential to live up to. But XDefiant isn't going to be like that. I mean, we've been waiting for XDefiant for 2 fucking years, man, and they have been trying and working the whole time. I believe in them, and honestly, even if it flops, I am glad I believed in them because I gave them a shot. I gave something other than Call of Duty a shot. I'm so tired of that game and their ways.
It's gone. And that's why I feel XDefiant's going to be. And if you look at my track record on my channels, and you know me, I mean, if I'm being serious and not just making jokes to, troll people, but if I'm keeping it real and packing that steel, I don't miss. And I'm telling you right now, XDefiant, it ain't about it, baby. On and on.
I think you're wrong, bro. I mean, I agree with the fact that you normally don't miss just on Call of Duty shit. You're missing here. I mean, Rainbow Six Siege, You know, terrible launch. It prospered on for years, and they've even stated recently that 10 more years from now they plan on giving it updates. Look at the shitty launch. The game is great now, years and years later. You know, Apex Legends. It didn't have much of a marketing. I think this game is marketing itself, and I think the players are marketing it for them. But you know, it didn't have any marketing. It just boom released out of nowhere, and it blew up because you know it had updates and you know things that the developers did to keep the game interesting.
No, the ice cream man. No, it isn't. It's decent, but it's just going to be one of those games that sort of comes in and a little bit of hype, and then it's just going to, like I said, a balloon with this air. It's just going to deflate. And Call of Duty, like I said, is still the best experience and the most in depth, the most kind of progression, and it has the most to offer.
Jaw dropping. He said the best experience coming from this dude. Wow, man. I mean, he's talking so much shit, and you think you're gonna get the best experience on whatever, man.
When it comes to a first-person shooter, and I'm saying that not just because I don't believe that. To me, I'm done with the franchise. I really don't enjoy it much anymore, quite frankly. And I play Fortnite no build for fun. I usually make Call of Duty videos because I love to make fun of the community and the game. And it's just entertaining videos, and I like to do it entertaining.
He loves to fucking make fun of people. I mean, I get making fun of Call of Duty, but I promise you, he loves making fun of other people. I've followed him, and he just makes fun of content creators and other things that he doesn't like, and he does it for views or whatever. And other people find it funny too, but I just find it cocky.
Myself roasting this franchise and the community, but I mean, like, a lot of people love it. It's got a lot of steam behind it. It's got a lot of a lot of money, and that's one thing that they do. Call of Duty does really well is they can market something more so than actually providing a good product. And as much as even that goes to say with XDefiant is a decent product, but their marketing is horrible. I mean, I don't think their product is good enough to just stand on its own as like some kind of grassroots video game. I mean,
It's gonna stand on its own. I promise. There's so many players who are so sick and tired of Call of Duty, like me. So tired of getting bent over every match, being forced to play a rank play in public matches. The list goes on and on. It's gonna prosper. Will it lose some players? Yes. Will them players probably come back eventually? Yes. This game is gonna go on for years and years and years.
Really didn't do anything for marketing. No one even knows about it. Or knows. Well, I guess on the big spectrum of things, a lot of people played it. I mean, one more thing before I go. One thing I will say. One thing about XDefiant, which is true, which I'm not really actually mentioning here, that I will say, it's free to play. That's important. That's important. That is huge. One of the. That's what she has no skill-based matchmaking, and it's free to play. But there's a lot of free.
But I need a video, so I'm gonna pull some shit out of my ass.
Free-to-play games out there, man, they've come and gone, and they didn't really amount to a whole lot after launch. They, maybe a few weeks, and then they just feel like, they got tired and moved on. And like I said, XDefiant for me, when I played XDefiant, I enjoyed it. I think it's a pretty good game. I have fun with it. But like I just said earlier, it's missing something that will want you to keep coming back and playing it more and more. I don't know, but I mean, progression system, there's no kill streaks, and I know that sounds silly. It's no Call of Duty.
Just wait for season 1, and we have a well planned out roadmap, and there's going to be even more content guaranteed that's not in the roadmap that they're going to be surprising us with. I'm sure of it. He said himself, content is the most important thing in his opinion.
Like, I got that. I got it, brother. But it needs something like that if it's that kind of game. It's like having Battlefield, but you can't have any destructible environments. Like, it's sort of like having.
So we're going to end it there. But yeah, if you guys want to check this dude out, if you guys, actually agree with what he's saying, check him out, I suppose. I love his Call of Duty content. I just hate how he talks so much shit on people and makes fun of them for, the way they talk or other things. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below, what are your guys' thoughts on XDefiant? I think the game's going to prosper regardless, kind of like Rainbow Six Siege. I've said it multiple times, and I'll say it again. But I do hope that each game, Call of Duty, and XDefiant, are both very good games. And, competition is great for the scene. I've said this so many times before. Yeah, I don't really have anything else for this video. I didn't really know what to make, and I saw this very hot take video on XDefiant, and I disagreed with damn near everything he said. So, and I figured, it'd be interesting for you guys who are, XDefiant fans who kind of think the same way as me, to hear what this guy has to say about it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think about how XDefiant is gonna go. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Prevail here, signing out.
Hello?